Hi, everybody. Don Clark, Tina Millers. Thanks for staying with us. We're talking about how the clothes on the outside can transform the person on the inside. And here we go.
Don knows that well, too, huh, Don? So we'd like to welcome to Open Up for the first time. This is Catherine Scow. And we were talking earlier before, during the break, that you are known as Cat, the dog boy's mom. And the dog boy is Zach Scow.
Right.
And with Marley's Mutt.
You raised a great son.
Thank you
He
very
had
much.
his own problems,
Thank
but boy,
you.
we see he come back.
Yes, absolutely. And as a matter of fact, I first met Kelly through her admiration of Zach, so it's come full circle.
Just explain to our
Absolutely.
global audience what Zach does.
Zach has Marley's Mutts, which started 7 years ago when he was dying of end-stage cirrhosis of the liver at 28 years old. And by a miracle, really, he survived. And it was his dogs that really, his dogs and his doctor's care, which contributed to his desire to live. And as a result, he decided to give back to the dogs, and it has grown into just a phenomenal following of more than, I think the last time I checked, it was 355,000 followers on Facebook, which is pretty phenomenal for a little guy up in Tehachapi. Or Tehachapachi, as I like to call it.
Tehachapachi.
But,
So, Kat, talk to us about why you're here today.
I'm here today to talk about our fashion show, of which we pretty much couldn't do it without Kelly. She has been our go-to girl for so long. As I said, I met Kelly I think it's about 3 years ago now. About 3 years, 3.5 years
It was
ago,
the day
something
after
like
you
that.
graduated.
Right after I graduated from the mission at Kern County Christian Discipleship Recovery Program myself. And Kelly is so true to what she said. She treats everybody the same, and I was so impressed that she treated me like a real human being after I had been, pretty much at my low when I was in program recovering from alcoholism myself as a result, in part, to Zach's getting ill. But so we had an opportunity. We've had at the mission, we've had a long time desire to open an upscale resale store, not a thrift store, but an upscale store, because we felt that there really wasn't that need fulfilled in our market. And we had a woman who opened a thrift store a while back, and she ran into some complications, some health issues and whatnot, and couldn't keep it up. She wanted us to take it over, and things just didn't work out, but we were able to take her inventory and her equipment and wait for the right piece of property to come along, which it did recently. And I'm very happy to say it's conveniently located about a block and a half away here on I Street between 18th and 19th in what was formerly the Bakersfield Art Association space.
Excellent.
And we have started our reconstruction of it. It's painted now. It's a whopping 3,000 square feet with a full basement.
Wow.
We should have our carpet in this week. And so to kick that off, we decided that we would do a fashion show. And we did it really not knowing exactly what the name would be or when we would be open. But
And
we
we're looking
decided
at a
to have
flyer.
faith. Yes, we decided to have faith and go out on a limb and do it. And with Kelly's help and so many of our volunteers that we just couldn't do it without, we are having that fashion show, Meet Me in Paris theme, on September 12th from 10 o'clock in the morning till about noon. And it will feature the types of apparel that we'll be carrying in the store. So there'll be upscale business, there'll be better casual Friday wear, evening wear, and to my knowledge, no one else is really doing this in town, which we hope to have a full bridal salon, which would include bride's dresses, mother of the bride dresses, bridesmaids dresses. Our good friend Ann McWright reached out to some of the people that she deals with on a regular basis when she does her ultimate bridal affair, and we were able to start with 4 $1,500 brand new bridal gowns that will be going into the store. So we're very excited.
Of course.
As you mentioned earlier, our ladies who are in program, our senior ladies who have completed 6 months or more in their recovery program will be our models. Some of these women may have never worn high heels before, may have never worn a dress before, and it has been so much fun to just see their faces light up when we put that dress on them or that suit on them for the first time.
Wow.
It's been quite a fulfilling experience.
The boutique will be open to the public.
It will, yes.
Okay.
And it will fund not only the women's program, but it will fund the mission's vision as a whole. So that would include our homeless intervention services, our gentlemen's recovery program, as well as our women's program.
So you will really be looking for a more upscale donation.
That is
when
correct.
women go through their closets.
Yes.
The
Right.
finer dresses.
Yes. Right.
When
And
they get married, they were 2s and 4s, and they get jolly, and now they're 6s and 8s.
Don,
and you
stop
want those
it.
2s and 4s.
Stop it. But yes, that's actually very true. And we actually have a side door on the building to, and it, by the way, the name of it will be Encore, which of course means
Encore.
second
Yes, of
in
course.
French. And so we're going to carry over the French theme into the store.
Oh, excellent.
So Encore does have a side door, and we will be accepting. If you know that you have a donation that's specifically for the boutique, we would be more than happy to take that donation at our location as opposed to at the mission. We have, for probably 9 months to a year, been trying to go through our donations that we receive at the mission and set aside the things that we knew that we would eventually use when we
But
open
now
the
we can
store.
really target
Now
the
you
upscale
can. So,
thing.
ladies, clean out your closet. That includes you, Kelly. No, I know Kelly's very good. Kelly is always donating. If it's not makeup, it's in her glam squad. She's in there helping us in some other way. That's for sure.
All right.
Okay.
You know, this transformation, I remember when I was still in the jeans and leather and all of that thing as just a reporter, you know, with, in newspapers. But I remember I went into Louis in Boston. And it's the kind of place where the guys are more interested in what they're wearing than in what you're.
Oh, absolutely.
But one guy just took an interest in me, and he said, "Come down." He said, "I just want to show you the look," and he let me try on those clothes, and suddenly I saw myself
Right.
differently in those beautiful clothes, and so I know what that can do,
Absolutely.
guys. So,
Absolutely right.
Yes, absolutely.
Chris, we blew right by the billboards. I think. Can we just take a minute and do
Yes.
that? And
Thank you, Don. Just
yes, we want to really
Nothing.
encourage you to really check out the health benefits that people are
Yes.
raving about at the Colon Therapy Center out there at bakersfieldcolonics.com.
Yes.
We are just hearing wonderful things about this gentle internal cleansing therapy. So
Yes.
there you go. Also, Cruise Through Car Wash, so glad to have them as partners. Just got my
Yes.
car wash coming in today. You know, in 5 minutes you're in, out, and on your way with a spotless car wash.
Don, I had my car washed the other day, and I drove through, and I tell you, my car looked so wonderful.
Yeah.
Not only that, but do you remember taking a picture on your way through the car wash?
Yes, yes.
Yes, and we'd like to also thank our friends at Kern Construction and Electric. Robert Miller is a longtime resident of Bakersfield, and he delights in remodeling your home or business. You can contact him at 661-322-5554. Thank you, Robert. Wow, what a day, Don.
Well, the mission is transforming women in many ways, isn't it?
Yes,
and
it
and
is.
you've experienced this yourself. Your son gets sick, and so you decided you got to get well.
Right, right. And so we enjoy our sobriety together very much. I had been a successful woman in business myself, many years with companies like ABC Television and Walt Disney Productions. Had a great life, and then through some traumatic and dramatic events. My already heavy drinking turned into alcoholic drinking, which turned into my life becoming unmanageable. But that's all in the past.
Yes.
And I left to go back into advertising for a minute and a half. I like to say, but my heart was at the mission, and I had to come back.
Bless you.
And I am so glad to be able to do what I'm doing.
The mission at Kern County, Don.
And Tina, you know the temptations of Hollywood, and you come out of that as well. So.
Yes,
all right.
Don. So, we would like to thank our guest and the mission at Kern, themissionkc.org is how you can reach Kat or anyone else in reference to the fashion show. So thank you so
Stay
much.
strong, everybody.